How's it going, everybody, and welcome to my newest series, this one of Fallout 4 once again, but this one's going to be with legendary weapons only. This is by request. One of my subscribers slash commenters suggested that I do legendary weapons and armor only off of, and it can't be bought, it has to be found, so yeah, I thought that was a cool idea, good idea, so I figured why not give it the old college try. So yeah, the rules will be down below. So I'm not going to be able to use power armor, all sorts of things like that. I can't just, go buy a weapon and use it. The only weapon that I'm allowing myself to use that can be bought is the sword from Drumlin Diner. However, I have to be able to get that sword first and I can wear clothes as well. So I guess technically this is my best set of clothes right now, but this is my special build. This will allow me to use any weapon in the game outside of like laser weapons to begin with, because I don't have science. And my reason behind doing that is because I don't expect to get many laser weapons to begin with. So I thought that kind of made sense. If I had to get rid of one, it would probably be that one, because a legendary laser pistol is not exactly something that grows on trees. I'm also not going to allow power leveling. In my other playthrough, I do allow it. However, I just didn't see it as fair in this one. So the name of the game for this is going to be to search for legendary items all over the place. So, and this is what my character looks like. I used a girl because you can get, I think it's Black Widow, and do more damage to male characters. And it seems to me that there's more male characters in this game that are dangerous than females. So that's for like in the late game. But yeah. So, okay, I actually did not want to do this, to be honest, because he goes to get food and that becomes an issue. But don't forget to get +5 critical hit damage with melee and unarmed, because that's good. Peppermill can be good. We won't have a ton of carry weight to begin, but we're going to want to grab all the important stuff anyways, because you can sell ammo, and we are going to... Oh, goodness.
Hey,
yeah.
Codsworth.
Okay, so we need to talk to him.
Codsworth. Sure. All right.
And I didn't do the persuasion check or whatever, but I probably should have. And yeah, so now you're going to go to the special book, and you can allocate this however you want. I'm going to do it to intelligence, because our intelligence needs a boost up to 3, and that is so you can get gun nut. And other than that, we should be pretty a-okay. Yeah, I've checked all this. I'll grab a little bit of aluminum. Now, Codsworth's going to proceed to go clear out the city of Sanctuary. And so, or I guess this would be a city. The town, the neighborhood, would be a neighborhood. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to glance over everything and grab stuff that seems valuable. Oil's pretty good. I didn't grab the Mr. Handy oil, which perhaps I should have. I am allowed to upgrade weapons and armor, but I can't just pick up anything. But this is technically clothing, and I want to keep the wedding rings for selling. So let's see. I'm going to wear that because it boosts endurance, actually. So this will help boost our endurance a little bit, which will boost our survivability. Is the most basic way I can describe it. So I also am allowed to use explosives, so I can use that to my advantage, and I can use my fists. I accidentally picked this up when we were inside the vault, but I'll just go ahead and drop it. I could sell it, but I don't really need to be honest with you. So yeah. And then I pretty much just need to search through here, and then from there, what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to go try and buy our first weapon. And like I said, the name of the game is finding legendary weapons. And certain areas, they can't spawn legendary enemies to my knowledge. So early on, I'll be avoiding certain areas. Actually, I'm going to keep that because it has 2 charisma. But yeah, I'm going to avoid certain areas to begin with, because they won't have legendary enemies, and B, if I don't have a weapon, I can't defend myself, and at that point I am in grave danger for dying. So trying to use my head with this stuff. And yeah, sorry if you can hear somebody talking in the background. He's on the phone in the room over. But yeah. So yeah, you're going to want to be sure that you don't blow yourself up with that. Money is also going to be something that's very useful. Or not money. Obviously money is useful. Okay, that actually helps. But what was I saying? Oh, ammo is going to be useful to us because ammo will allow us to actually, we can use it as currency, essentially. So, yeah, that's something you're going to want to look out for because it's going to be a really lightweight way to create, or not create, but basically create revenue for yourself in the early goings, especially. So you certainly don't want to miss out on that. Alright, and let's see. Need to keep looking around. Done searching through this area, but if you don't want to watch this or whatever, you can certainly skip ahead. And for our first level up, I think that our first level up should probably be take less damage and have higher carry capacity. We'll probably level up before getting to another area, but okay, and then 2 frag grenades will be super useful. Because we can use those. So definitely don't want to miss out on that. So we've searched through that house. Gotta remember where we've searched through. I can build and destroy, but I just can't power level. Okay, been through there. And this is going to allow me to utilize other things that I haven't previously. Why are we already sleepy? What the hell is that? But yeah, I can use drugs and stuff. I just can't. Maybe I won't allow use of drugs just because they're so powerful. I think I'll allow a drug except jet. I just decided on that rule. If y'all decide otherwise, y'all comment down below what y'all want to see. Actually, drugs or no drugs.
Sweet.
Okay, so we good stuff to sell is all this is. Good stuff to sell. Okay. Neato. And we really need to sleep, but I have an idea of where we can go to sleep, so I'm not too tremendously worried about that. And I'm really hoping that our drops early on are as armor, actually, because that's going to be harder to find for us, and I want some sort of damage resistance other than what we have right now, which is none. We just have endurance, an endurance boost, really. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, so that gives us electricity resistant, or I guess not electricity. It'd be energy weapons resistance. We don't really need that. So I'll just leave it down there. You're going to want to make sure you go down to the root cellar as well, because this is going to be a good place to find a fair amount of money. Okay, so yeah, there's aluminum. There is gold. Gold is really what we can down. There's a ton of gold. Some purified water, of course. I think I'm missing 1 gold bar. Okay, there it is. Yeah, so I was missing a gold bar. And other than that, I think that should be it. You don't want to sleep here. That does not count as a regular bed, I don't believe. And if it does, then I've been fooled my whole life. So, yeah, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. And I'll probably try and keep this episode shorter. I don't know what I'm going to shoot for. It's probably going to be like 30, 45 minutes for... Okay, and that's great. We found a Molotov. 30, 45 minutes for episodes, just because that seems to be what works the best, and for my schedule and for the viewing pleasure and whatnot. And I'll go talk to him just to progress through the game. We look ridiculous, but eventually we won't. Fantastic. You remain there. I will remain here. I'm actually going to pick this 10 mil up because it'll give us some more cash, essentially. Okay, and I can't get around this. That's really lovely. Am I already stuck? Nope, not quite. But yeah, if you're new, comment down below, because I know pilot episodes first episodes of series oftentimes bring in a lot of new faces and names, and I am more than happy to talk to y'all down in the comments. I pretty much always respond. So I almost always. Sometimes I won't if somebody's just like not making sense or something. But for the most part, I'm pretty nails on responding. So, okay, now that we have done all of that, one thing I do want to do before I leave is I want to. So I'll grab that, and I'll grab this oil can. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build. See, I'll grab this rubber ball too. I'm not sure what we're gonna need, just in case we find something and we want to upgrade. And then I'm gonna create a resource and water. So we can actually create water by doing this, and we can fill up our bottle. And while I'm waiting, so yeah. So my fist can be used. Only weapons or armor that I find on one legendary enemies can be used. Clothing, eyewear, headwear is all allowed because those don't have legendary, or mini legendary. There's some exclusions, specifically in DLC, I think. But explosives are allowed. No power leveling by building. No companions, and if I die, the run is over. And other than that, I mean, the drug thing is up in the air. Probably not going to use jet, but I'm going to allow myself to use other things. So yeah. Y'all comment if y'all have any other good ideas for certain rules or anything like that, and I'll see what I think of them. I also, before I leave, I need to. This is I'm only using this mod, which is a quick save mod, so the game doesn't crash, and that is now toggled on. So when I go through any door, I will now have the ability to autosave, and I can also manual save. That's just because I've dealt with crashes since I'm on console. I'm pretty sure PC deals with it as well, but I deal with it quite a bit, and it kind of gets old and it ruins the fun if you allow it to, which gets really difficult to enjoy. So yeah, so our first plan of action, I'm going to do things a little out of order for what I usually do, if you've seen my other series. To begin, I am going to run straight to Drumlin Diner, which there's going to be a pretty safe-ish route, I would say, to get there and to heal up too. And I'm for this series, I'm going to allow myself to like heal in combat and things like that because I already think it's going to be uber difficult. And being a permadeath, and I might have like next to no damage resistance, which that's actually not bad. I can't tell though if endurance. I think endurance early is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna keep what I have on for right now. And we are just the rich keep getting richer with all these Molotovs we're finding. And I'm gonna search through this area as well, just in case, just for all the valuables and things of that sort, things that I could potentially use for the near future. Okay, you want to grab all the screws and adhesive that you find. You can break those down in a workbench. I do know that. I also know that people don't really want to watch that. So that is where my head's at with that. Now I actually have an option here. I could go down below. Okay, mentats. Do those allow me to? Curious. Okay, and we get our first. Oh, that's a hard hat. We actually already got a better headwear than that, but we get our. Oh, okay, dog. I thought that was the. Let's see. Okay, so we don't have this. We need 1 hub flower and some whiskey. Note to self. Okay, so we need hub flower and some whiskey. Now, I can go down here into the abyss. However, I don't really have weapons I can use outside of my Molotovs, and Molotovs are specifically dangerous. So I'm going to decide not to go down there because Molotovs in close quarters or even anywhere pretty much will kill you way too often. So I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm going to loot through this area just a wee bit because I think it'll be a good opportunity to boost our character up a little bit. That's going to be advanced, I think, and then there's going to be some drugs over here. yeah, I'm just going to want to make sure we grab everything we can that's not nailed down, because we'll be able to sell that coming up here. And I'll show you basically our path of least resistance to begin the game. And if you already know all the looting areas for this particular place in the game, feel free to skip ahead or do whatever you feel like. But there's quite a few areas that aren't too difficult to loot, and you can get some pretty good stuff off of it, and
Yes.
essentially guarantee that you'll be able to buy the sword that we're going for. But we certainly don't want to engage any enemies right now. Okay. One thing I'm actually going to do... Usually there's not an enemy. Okay, I can't grab any of that stuff. Okay, I'm in caution, but I'm hoping they won't really follow me. If they do, then I could die, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. And like I said, I'm grabbing all of this ammo and whatnot because it, goodness, I can sell it. It's good selling. Okay. This place isn't going to have a ton of money, but it is going to be somewhere that you're going to want to go for sure. And we're not going to be buying like a whole bunch of stuff until we get an actual gun, which is, I suppose is not guaranteed that we get a legendary drop. And that's why I'm allowing myself to use a sword to begin with, is because I don't want to play through the whole game and like struggle with my fists for eons and eternities and stuff. I figure it makes less sense to do that. Not a very enjoyable experience for anyone. And I also really wouldn't use Molotovs if I were you, generally, but since we don't have any weapons, that really leaves me with no other choice than to use explosives, which explosives can be good. They can be good in their own right, but not Molotovs generally, because they'll kill you way too often. Okay, now other than that, we're going to want to go to the back side over here, and you want to leave out the same door that you come in for a couple reasons. That if you go out the other side, you can get attacked by a whole group of raiders, and at where we're at in the game, we would certainly die unless we played it perfectly. So I would probably suggest against that, to be honest with you. I'll grab a camera. It's going to weigh a lot, but it'll give us our pretty decent stuff out of it. Aluminum can be good. Rubber can be good. We're going to run out of carry weight pretty soon here, which is bad news bears. And that is partly why I made sure that I got my carry weight up to begin, is because I was pretty sure we were going to run into some issues with that to begin. But if y'all can think of any other better builds or anything like that, y'all be sure to comment down below than what I did. Because I kind of wanted to center it around like blitz and everything to begin, since I can guarantee a sword in this run. But I can't guarantee a gun or anything. So I'm going to be playing an all-around build just based around my strongest weapon at the time, which I think will be a little interesting to say. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow drugs, just not jet. Jet's like completely broken in my eyes. It allows you to beat any enemy in the game pretty much, as long as you have enough jet and enough ammo. Okay, and we are suddenly over encumbered. Okay, so I'm going to drop you, because weapons really don't hold a lot of value a lot of times. It's because they weigh so much. So like I said, you're going to want to leave out the same way we came in, because the other side is going to have enemies that are going to be engaged in combat with Preston, which is definitely not something we want to do. Ideally, it would actually be nice to get demolitions experts so you can see like the arc on what you're throwing, but you can pretty much judge that for the most part anyways, so it's not something to worry about too much. You could also go down into the sewer and loot, but I also wouldn't do that because we don't have a weapon, and there's guaranteed enemies down there, although not always that hard to kill. Well, let's see what's down here. Okay, so there's a pack of dogs down there. There's a chance that it's going to be vendors down there. It could be, I think I've seen Yaoguai down there. I've seen a lot of dangerous enemies, but that's a pretty bad draw, to be honest with you. And then we got this, and then after this, we pretty much don't have much else to loot. Oh, dang it. Luckily for us, this is not Fallout 3 where bobby pins and stuff like that are hard to find. You're going to have so many bobby pins in this game, it's not even going to be funny. Okay. We're going to have plenty of money, so I'm not really worried about that anymore. I'm just worried about getting there alive. So the safest route for me would be to run behind here, and then we're going to aim for this billboard right here. If we run into an enemy, we do have our explosives to use, but hopefully we won't have to utilize any of that. Let's see if putting our fists away will help us. And I believe there could be some raiders behind that rock right there that could ambush, so keep an eye out on that. Don't go over there to... just don't go over there to the movie theater looking thing. So we're going to... First off, we're going to run up here, jump, and then you're going to come up to this little stash. There's a chance we could get antibiotics. Our intelligence is not high enough for us to get antibiotics or create them ourselves, but okay, so there's the raiders over there. You see them right there. I'm actually going to run away from them, and okay, yeah, and then Trash Can Carlo's gonna engage them.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything.
And I'm gonna throw two grenades. Okay, cool. I used both grenades, but I kind of felt like I had to in order to guarantee they died. That was probably the most dangerous part of this episode, in my opinion.
Let's see what you've got. It's all worth every cap.
Okay, so the one sword we're going for is General Chow's Revenge. Okay, holy shit. Maybe we won't have enough for it. Let's see. Oh, you know what I meant to do? So I need to throw on that, and let's see if we have any other charisma stuff. Oh, I wonder if I have anything that'll boost it from this. We're going to have to use everything in our arsenal. No, I doubt we have anything, but oh, I could use one of these. Generally, I wouldn't, though. And we have a level up. Here, usually I would do Idiot Savant. I'm trying to think about survivability. I think... Let's see if we can even buy this first off, because if I can't buy it, I'm not going to...
Sure.
Then I'm not going to use it.
Right.
You can also get the black glasses from underneath Red Rocket, but I could not find a way to do that without probably dying, so... Okay, wait, was that what I was wearing? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was. Okay, Drifter outfit. That's not bad. I'm going to put that away, that away. It looks like we're actually not going to have enough. But I'm going to keep trying to sell. Let's see. Let me go try and buy this thing from him. Oh my goodness, we're totally not going to have enough. Let's see. I don't think the X cell would even get us there either. I highly doubt it, is what I'm thinking. Gold bar. Ooh, it actually might. It might get us to where we want to go. Never mind, look at us go. Okay, so we can get there. We just have to give... We got what it takes, but it's going to take everything we got type deal. Yeah, totally. Okay, so we now have almost nothing to our name. Very lovely. And I guess since I'm not wearing this, I should drop it. Correct or wrong? I don't know. I need to actually do some testing with that in a second. I want to make sure I don't give up anything that I really need. Let's see if I take that back. Okay. And I'm going to take 2 of these back too. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can live with losing a little bit of money. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the logic behind it. A little bit of springs, and I doubt for a while we're going to be able to upgrade this thing, this sword, but that's alright. At least we got it. Okay, so we have our weapon. It's a medium speed swinging sword, so nothing too crazy, but okay, so that'll allow us to upgrade it, but I'm going to do 20% more melee damage because I think that makes sense for us. And yeah, so this is what we're working with now. I actually wanted to see something real quick. So our stats. So we have 109 HP, and when we take this off, wait, what? Oops. I wanted to see this. 109. Wow, so that barely boosted us up. Okay, so I'm actually going to drop this, and I'm going to just keep the Drifter outfit on. And yeah, so I guess now we can go attack these guys. Is that it? And I can loot all of this stuff off of them. Hopefully her cow's not dead. Okay, I need to eat, I need to sleep, I got a bunch of stuff to do. It also allows me to, no sleep till bedtime, the quick save mod, allows me to save whenever I please, so that I don't have to end the episode when I find a bed, things like that. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go loot the rest of these guys' bodies too. Oh, son of a gun. We're already over encumbered. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Okay. Now I'm going to slowly walk over here. Seems stupid, but it's going to give us a little bit more money, and then I can go check out what Trash Can Carla has. So yeah, just bear with me while I walk epically slow to sell this stuff.
Hey there.
This is all necessary things. So yeah, if you want to guarantee that you can get everything or get the sword, there's the path to greatness. There is the path to guaranteeing that we get that stuff. Okay. Drifter outfit. I wonder if I should keep Raider leathers. Just in case. Okay. And that's okay. Okay, I just grabbed I just put it back. Oh, Raider leathers or road leathers. I'll do that. Okay, perfect. I didn't actually use this suit again, so I'm going to give the suit up. Because I think that makes sense to me. And I'll give Bourbon... We got a dick doll. I don't remember getting that, but I'm glad we do. I'll keep everything else, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll just keep it all. Okay. And yeah, I actually need to see if she has explosives, because if explosives are something I will spend my money on.
I got a store to run.
And then I'll tell you what my next idea is.
You have.
A little bit of everything.
Sure.
Okay, so far I only see Molotovs. Do you have anything else? That'll do. Oh, I don't need that. I'm going to keep I don't need the red leathers because I'll find some more eventually. But yeah, I'm going to start spending like all my money essentially on explosives and things of that sort. Okay, so she hasn't got too far away. So we'll be able to buy her explosives. And then I can give our plan. Holy cow.
Hi.
So what's your story?
Legend. Oh, yeah, I named her Legend because we're playing on Legendary, and I
Let's see
figured
what
it
you
made
got.
sense.
Hi.
So that's where my head's at with that. And even if she has something explosive, I could use mines too, but I probably won't. Okay. Other than that, I think we should be A-okay. Yeah. I didn't check, but I need to see if she has antibiotics, and then I'll finally tell everybody where we're going next. You want to go to the guaranteed legendary spots. There is one potential area down there, so I'm actually going to check it out real quick right after this.
Shop's open.
I'm trying to
What do
find
you want?
some bit of antibiotics so that we
Mr.
don't have to
So,
rely on luck to not get infected, but I guess that's not happening, so oh well. Grab a flip lighter. Psycho, good stuff. So I can use the psycho, but probably won't. Oh shit. Okay, so we already almost died. Wow, holy shit. I don't know if y'all could hear the fear in my voice, but that was not planned right there. Tell you that much. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I guess I gotta hotkey this off. Okay, and now I guess that's hotkeyed on. That's weird. But yeah, you can't... I've never found that these mole rats at Starlight Drive-In can be legendary. However, I have found that this rad roach in here can be.
Nice.
So this will give us another opportunity for us to restock on materials, things of that sort, for perhaps the future. And grab some more potential money as well. But yeah, I'm excited for the prospect of this playthrough. So yeah, we didn't find the legendary, but yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I will show you exactly where we're going to be going. We're going to be going over here because this is a location of potential legendary enemies. Not very dangerous. There's just a couple ghouls. And yeah, so that is the idea. Maybe we can find a ranged weapon. Maybe we can find some armor. Who knows? Hopefully not another melee weapon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you enjoyed it. If you want to keep seeing the series continue. If you hate it, then I guess leave a dislike or comment down below if you have a better idea. And maybe I'll abandon this one and do that one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out.